Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be back again, and today we're doing a Q&A. I asked you guys over on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you should definitely go follow me. I asked you guys to ask me some questions, anything you want to know about me, or anything you want to ask. And today I'm going to be answering those questions. Just get into it. I'm still in my roommate Carly's setup. I need to get my own setup. So Carly, I love you and I appreciate you so much. Let's do this. So let's pull up the questions we got. Okay, first question. What is your favorite cosplay? That's actually really hard because a few months ago I probably would have said my second sister cosplay, but right now I really enjoy taking pictures as Homelander. I just think it is so ridiculous and funny that it's just so fun to get into that cosplay every time. I have a lot of new ones coming up for October, so I don't know. It's like really hard to say. I love every cosplay because every cosplay makes you feel so different, so I don't know, that's really hard to say. How did I first get into cosplaying? Actually, I haven't really been cosplaying for that long. It was October of last year, 2021, where I had bought a Rey costume to review it. Like I bought like Amazon Star Wars costumes, and I took the Rey one and I took pictures in it and I was like, huh, I kind of like this. And then I did Darth Maul for Halloween and I was like, okay, I love dressing up. Like I love being other characters. It's so fun. I just went down a rabbit hole, and now almost a year later and I have like probably 200 cosplays upstairs. Like I am an addict. It is so fun. What do you think of Andor so far? I really like it. So Rogue One is my second favorite Star Wars movie, and I was pretty excited for Andor just because I thought it was gonna feel the same way as Rogue One. And so far, I really like the direction it's going. It feels very different from anything we've seen before. And I love the cinematography. I think the show is just very beautiful. And I don't know, I'm excited to see what they do with it because I think it's in a fun time period where they could do some fun stuff. So I like it. When did you fall in love with Star Wars? I actually had a lot of those questions, like what made you get into Star Wars, or, you know, why do you love it? So my earliest memory of Star Wars, my dad took me to see Revenge of the Sith when I think I was 6. I may have been 5, but I think I was 6. And I remember it so well. I remember leaving the theater and I remember crying on the way home because Padme had died. Spoiler if you haven't seen it already. I remember that so vividly, and then I didn't really keep up with it growing up. You know, my dad and my brother watched the Clone Wars and they always had lightsabers and everything, but I never really kept up with it until late 2019, early 2020. My boss at my job was like, Bella, you need to rewatch the movies. Like, you need to rewatch them. And I hadn't seen them since I was a kid, so I was like, okay, like, I'll get back into it. He was like, Mandalorian is about to come out. Like, it's gonna be so good. You need to watch them again. I was like, okay. And then I just like dove right in and I like never looked back. Like Star Wars became my personality. Like it's hard to imagine what my life was before 2019 because it has taken over my entire life. I love you. I love you too. Favorite lightsaber? I love the Inquisitor lightsabers. I love the dual blades. I love the circle. I just think they're so cool, and especially in Rebels, I love the helicopter sabers. Like I know so many people hate them, but I love them. I think they're so cool. So definitely Inquisitor sabers for sure. Do you have any passions besides Star Wars and tattoos? I mean, yeah, I like Marvel, I like DC, I like everything like in that fandom genre. I love Kirby. I also really love watching YouTube. That is one of my like favorite things. It's all I do all day is watch YouTube. That's kind of about it. I like do most of my life online, so anything that involves social media and pop culture I'm super into, but I don't know, when I become obsessed with something, I really become obsessed with something. How tall are you? I get this question a lot because no one knows how tall you are based off your pictures, but then anytime I meet anyone from online, they're always like, oh my god, you're so much taller than I thought you were. And I'm like, I know. I am 6'1", so I'm a tall girl. How old are you? I am 23. Favorite Star Wars character and why? My favorite character is Ahsoka. All day, every day. I literally have an Ahsoka sleeve. Ahsoka is just, she is Star Wars to me. I don't know how else to explain it. I fell in love with her since the Clone Wars movie, and I've been in love with her ever since. She will always be my number one. She's my girl. What Star Wars character, do you strive to be? I would actually continue the last question with Ahsoka. I just think that she embodies good and the light, and I would love to be more like her because she is just a genuine good person. If you could live on any Star Wars planet, which one would you choose? I feel like I'd probably say Naboo just because it's so pretty. Yeah, I just think it's gorgeous. So yeah, I guess I would say Naboo. How depressing do you think Tales of the Jedi will be? I am so excited for Tales of the Jedi just because I want more animated Ahsoka content. So I'm very excited for it. I don't think it'll be depressing. Well, I think it'll just be depressing in the way that we're all just super excited to see animation again, and it'll be really short and be over really fast, and that's what will be depressing about it. Would you ever do a meetup? That's an interesting question. I don't think anyone would actually come. I've gone to like a lot of conventions this year, and I've gotten to meet a lot of my followers, which is really, really fun. It's like the most fun thing ever, but I don't think I would ever do like a designated meetup just for myself. Like, I don't think I'm at that point, but I mean, who knows? I mean, never know. What Star Wars movie would you like to be in? I don't think I would want to be in anything that has already been made. I think I'm manifesting a future Star Wars project. I don't know. I really, for some reason, connect with the Night Sisters. So I would love to play a Night Sister in like a future project. I think that would be so cool. My biggest inspiration. I don't know. I don't think anyone specifically. I think my biggest inspiration is just the people in the community, like my friends and my mutuals online. Like, they're the ones that really inspire me to push myself every single day. So I would definitely say other friends of mine and people just in the space. How did you get into collecting? Helmets, figures, or anything? Honestly, it kind of just like started really slow and then it just rapidly grew. So I always liked collecting Funko Pops or things like that. And then when I really started getting obsessed with Star Wars, it was just like I had to have everything. So now I have like every lightsaber, you know, we've got like a million Hot Toys. I have a great Funko Pop collection, huge helmet collection. I think we've got like 10 helmets, maybe 15 helmets. I don't know. I don't really know how I got into it. It was just like I feel so connected to Star Wars that anytime I saw something in public that was Star Wars, I felt like I had to have it. And I'm starting to chill out a little bit. I went really hard with Black Series figures. I have way too many and no way to display them. So now I'm like passing the Target aisle, like, you don't need to go down that aisle. You don't need it. So I'm trying to like limit what I'm actually collecting now, but it's so hard not to buy everything because I just want everything. Can you challenge Carly to a spin duel? I would never, because I would lose. It's literally like going up against the greatest spinner ever. So I'll just take that L. Carly would win. How would I rank all the Star Wars movies? Just remember, this is my personal opinion. Everyone has a right to their own opinion. Let's not get feisty or hasty, but this would be my list. Okay, moving on. I have so many questions about like how I fell in love with Star Wars. Favorite horror movie or franchise? I actually grew up not really watching very many movies, so I'm just recently getting into them, but I really love the Scream movies. I just think they're so good. I'm actually gonna get a Ghostface tattoo, hopefully either next week or next month. I love Ghostface. I love him. I guess I'll say the Scream movies. I also really enjoyed the Halloween movies as well, and I'm excited for the next one, Halloween Ends. That comes out really soon. What are you hoping for most in Andor? I don't know. I think just I'm excited that there's not going to be a lot of fan service in it, like not a lot of cameos. I think that's great. I'm excited to see Mon Mothma's character really like highlighted. I think it would be cool to see more stuff with the Senate and a lot of the rebellion, you know, building behind the scenes. It is during a time period where we could see Bail Organa, I mean, even Leia. So you know, things like that. I also think it would be really interesting. I know this won't happen because the Ahsoka show is filming right now, but we're all in a period where the Rebels crew is out there, and it's like, okay, maybe we can get some little hints at the Rebels crew. But honestly, my expectations I'm keeping really low. I'm not trying to expect anything, not trying to get my hopes up, because I just want to experience it, and I like the direction it's going in. That's probably all I'm gonna answer today. Let me see if there's any more. No, I think that's good for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A. I love Q&As, it's so fun. Don't forget to go follow me on all my social medias and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Star Wars related content, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me some video requests down in the comments. I would love to see like what you guys want to see from me, and I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video. May the Force be with you. Bye!